Testing, testing, one, two, three. Okay, there we go. Okay, hello everybody. This is Mr. CH, and today I will be ranking slash, I guess yeah, ranking. We'll call it that. We'll be ranking all my favorite Pokemon from each type. So we got normal, fire, water, grass, electric, ice, fighting, poison, ground, flying, psychic, bug, rock, ghost, dragon, dark, steel, fairy, and then miscellaneous stuff. So we'll start by Generation 1. Fire, no, not fire red, whatever. Alright, normal types. So, I really like Pidgeot because, I don't know, just, it looks really cool with the hair and stuff. But I really like Tauros and Snorlax. But honestly, out of all of these, I think I'd go with Snorlax because, I don't know, it's just a really funny looking Pokemon, so yeah. Next, fire types. So obviously we got the GOAT Charizard. I like Charizard, it's fun. Arcanine, I really like Arcanine because of the dog and how in Let's Go it runs around and you can ride on it, pause. And they got Moltres, which is a really cool legendary Pokemon, which, you know, everyone likes their legendary Pokemon, so they got Rapidash, which is pretty cool, I guess. I like Ninetales. Honestly, I like all these, maybe except, like, Flareon. I mean, actually, no, Flareon's pretty cool. I take that back. But out of all of them, I really like Arcanine the best, because, like, I don't know, I really like in the Let's Go games where you can just ride on it, pause. But I really like it shiny, too, because, like, it's all gold and whatever. I really like it. I like the Hisuian form of it. So, you got that. Now next, the water types. Alright, you got Blastoise. I really like Blastoise. You got, the Polys. I like all the Polys.
Logan, that's so loud. There's people here.
Polys are cool. Yeah, Gyarados. And then, Lapras. Vaporeon, oh no. Okay, anyway, I would say I like Blastoise the best because it's basically a cannon and it's just really cool. I really like Blastoise. It's just cool. Anyway, next, the grass types. Honestly, out of all of them, I just like Venusaur the best. I just like the Bulbasaur line. Like, honestly, it's very underrated. And then you got frickin' James's Victory Bell or whatever. Frickin' thing that likes to suck it for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, moving on. I got the Parasect from Legends Arceus, which gives everyone hell. Alright. Next, the electric types. Yeah, Pikachu, the thing that lost to Snivy in that one episode of Black and White. And you got Zapdos, which honestly, I really like I like Zapdos a lot. I've always liked Zapdos. It's a really cool Pokemon. Alright, now ice types. We got Dugong, or whatever the heck it's called. The thing that literally almost made Go drown in that one episode because it wanted some you know. Anyway, next we got Human and Ab. Okay, I'm not good. Jinx, that one Pokemon that almost got the whole TV show banned for you know. Lapras, and Articuno, which I like. Honestly, it's between Articuno and Lapras for me. Alright, if I had to choose one, I'd say Lapras, because I really like its Gigantamax form. It's pretty cool. Alright, now for fighting. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with Poly man. I like how I say it's my favorite type, I forgot the name of it. Poliwrath, yeah, Poliwrath. Alright, next, you're going with the poison types. And right from the get-go, I really like Nidoking It's just so cool looking. Like, honestly, if I had a Pokemon team in real life, I think Nidoking would be one of the Pokemon I would use. Because it's really cool. Alright. Ground type. Nidoking again. No. You know, I'll be unique. I'll choose a different one. I really like, Cubone. Because it's just, I don't know, Cubone's a cool Pokemon. Next, flying types. I really like Gyarados. It's so cool. I like the Mega Evolution of it, and like, I really wish it got a Gigantamax form, but oh well. Now, Psychic types. Obviously, we're going to Mewtwo, because Mewtwo has always been really cool. That time where Ash went to punch it, that was pretty... Why would he do that? Okay, anyway, next, the bug types. I love Beedrill. I've always liked Beedrill because of just like its giant little horns or whatever, little stingers on its arms. I really like that. It's just really cool looking. Now rock types. I'm gonna have to go with Aerodactyl on this one. Sorry, people who like the Helix fossil, but I really like Aerodactyl a lot. It's just a really cool Pokemon, and it can fly. It's basically a cool giant bird, dinosaur thing. Ghost types. I'm obviously going with I'm going to Gengar because I think its Gigantamax form is really cool. And also its Mega Evolution, and yeah, it's really cool. And also the one in Journeys is cool. So yeah. Next, dragon types. Dragonite is really cool. Yeah. Dark types. What the hell is... I guess missing? No, I don't know. Okay, steel types. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. Fairy types. I like Jigglypuff. He's cool. Alright, starters. My favorite starter out of all of them. Oh, thanks, CC Cleaner. I'd say Blastoise is my favorite starter out of the Kanto Pokemon. Oh, Gimmick. Oh my goodness. I would say out of all of these, my favorite one has to be G-Max Gengar. Well, I don't know. I really like most of these. Like, obviously most people would probably go for like Charizard X or like Mewtwo or G-Max Charizard, but I really like G-Max Gengar. I don't know, it's looks freaky looking, bro. It just looks freaky. Now for the legendary Pokemon. It's between Zapdos and Mewtwo, but I really like Mewtwo, so I'm gonna have to go with that. Now for the number one favorite. Out of all of these, I will go with Blastoise. I really like Blastoise in Generation 1. Now for Gen 2, one of the few Pokemon games I haven't played yet, because, I don't know, haven't gotten to it yet. Normal types. Dunsparce, obviously. I really like Dunsparce, and I like the Dunsparce in Gen 8. Gen 9. Alright, fire types. We got Diddy. We got Entei, Ho-Oh. But I'm gonna choose Ho-Oh, because I don't know. It's a cool Pokemon. Now, water types. Politoed. I like Politoed a lot, it's cool. Grass types. We're gonna go Celebi on this one. I don't know, it's really cool. Little onion thing, and it died in that one movie. Electric types. I'm going with Raikou. I really like Raikou. Ice types. I'd say Swinub. Little funny man. Fighting types. Heracross. And yeah, I just like Heracross. Poison. I would say Crobat, because I used Crobat in my Brilliant Diamond game. Really fun Pokemon. And alright, now ground types. I'm going with Donphan. I really like Donphan. It's a fun Pokemon. Alright, flying types. I'm going with Murkrow because I really like Murkrow. It's just I like it shiny, which most people would probably like. They don't like the shiny, but I don't know. I just like it. Murkrow is really cool. And then it was like really it was used a lot, like during Gen 9 for Tailwind or something. All right, psychic types. I'm going with Lugia. I don't know. Lugia's cool. All right, bug types. I would say Scizor. I like Scizor. Really cool. Rock types. Tyranitar. Pretty cool. Alright, ghost types. Miss Magius or whatever it's called. Dragon types. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Seaking. Seadra. Kingdra. Sorry. Dark types. Tyranitar again. I like Tyranitar. Steel types. Skarmory. I like Skarmory. I just wish that, like, in the new games it was standing instead of hovering, because it looks so weird hovering. Like, when it's standing, it just looks a lot better. Alright, berry types. Togepi, because it's funny looking. Now the starter, I'm going with, so we got, Dinosaur, Diddy, and then we got Feraligatr, which I really like Feraligatr. So, I guess if I were to play the Gen 2 games, it would either be between Diddy and, sorry, Typhlosion and Feraligatr would be my two choices. I'm sorry, Meganium, but come on. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's chosen Meganium. Alright, anyway, gimmick forms. Mega Tyranitar. Now, my favorite legendary Pokemon of Gen 2 is... I really like Entei and Suicune, but I would say Ho-Oh is probably, or Lugia. I don't know. They have pretty cool legendaries. Now for my favorite, and honestly, this may surprise people, but I would have to say Dunsparce because it's just so funny looking. All right, now for Generation 3, favorite normal type, and I will be honest. I don't like any of them. I just don't like any of them. I don't know, none of them appeal to me. I mean, maybe, like, except the bird. I forgot his name. But, like, that's about it. So, I just can't choose a normal one. But I guess Kecleon would be cool, but besides that, none of them really appeal to me. Alright, fire type, Blaziken. This was honestly my favorite Gen 3 starter. But honestly, now looking at all of them, I really like all of them. So you'll see. Favorite water type, Swampert. And then obviously favorite grass type, I like Sceptile. But out of all three of them, I would say Sceptile is my favorite. Because, I don't know, I played through Sapphire, Alpha Sapphire, and I chose Sceptile as my starter, and it carried my team. Now for electric type, I don't like any of them. Alright, ice type, Regice is cool. It's a cool robot. Fighting types, Blaziken again. Alright, poison type. I used to not really like Survivor, but it's starting to grow on me, so it's either between Dustox or Survivor. I'd say Survivor, honestly. But it's tied. Ground types. I would say Groudon. It's pretty cool, especially its primal form. Flying types. Rayquaza, or Rayquaza, or whatever, however people say it. Now, for psychic types, we got never mind, we are going with Metagross. I like Metagross a lot. Especially the one in Journeys where Steven Stone Mega evolves and somehow dies to Pikachu. And, anyway, bug types. I like Dustox. My favorite bug type in Gen 3. But I really like Armaldo, and, yeah. Rock types. Aggron, I really like it. Aggron's cool. Now, ghost types. I like, the freaking Dustox, or, no, not Dustox. This thing. No, actually no, change my mind. Sableye. Sableye. I like Sableye a lot. Fun fact, when I was younger, I actually got a Sableye plush, which was my first Pokemon plush, which I don't know why it was my first one. Oh well. Anyway, dragon types. Easily Flygon. I really like Flygon. And I hope it gets a Mega Evolution in ZA. Or yeah. You know what? Its only opportunity is in ZA, so I hope to get it then. So yeah. Next, Dark types. And I really like Mightyena, but I'm gonna have to go with Absol. Because I don't know, Absol's cool. Cool Pokemon. Now, Steel types. I wanna go with Mawile. Because Mawile's really cool. I like the giant little mouth on it. It looks really cool. Now, for Fairy types, I wanna go with Mawile again. Because really cool. Now, my starter, obviously Sceptile. I like all the starters. I honestly, for Gen 3, I like all of them. Like, it's like the only generation where I actually like all the starters. And gimmicks. Obviously, I'd say we're going with the Mega Rayquaza, because, come on. Who doesn't like Mega Rayquaza except, like, competitive people? Legendaries. I'm going to Rayquaza again. And my absolute favorite of Generation 3, it's either between Flygon or Sceptile. We're going with Sceptile. Generation 4, Diamond and Pearl. Favorite normal type, Arceus. Actually, it's between Arceus and Porygon Z. But I really like... I'm gonna have to go with Porygon on this one, because it's really cool. Now, fire types, Infernape, where he does that cool anime move in the Diamond and Pearl series. Alright, the water type Pokemon, we are going with Palkia. I really like Palkia, it's a fun little guy. It's horse form. I don't care what people say. I really like the origin form of Palkia and Dialga. They're just really cool. Now, grass types. Torterra. I love Torterra. Honestly, if I could replay the Diamond and Pearl games, I originally chose Infernape, but if I had to go back, I would choose Torterra. I don't know, I just like it better. Electric types. I'm gonna have to go with Electivire, because it's a really cool Pokemon. Alright, ice types. I would say Frostlass. I really like Frostlass, it's cool. Fighting types. Lucario. Lucario is my favorite. I'd say it's my #1 favorite Pokemon, because that's how, in the anime, it's really cool with its Mega Evolution, whatever. I really like Lucario's cool. Now, poison types. I like Croagunk. It's really cool. Because in Legends Arceus, I actually got a shiny one, which really carried my team most of the time. Surprisingly. Alright, ground types. Garchomp. No, actually, I'd say Gliscor. I like Gliscor. It's a really cool one. Flying types. I really like, I'm gonna have to go Gliscor again. A really cool Pokemon. Now, psychic types. I like Gallade. Gallade's pretty cool. Bug types. I like Yamega. So hopefully it gets a Mega Evolution, so it's Mega Yamega. So that'd be kinda cool. Now, steel types. Rock types. I'd say Rhyperior is really cool. Because, it's cool. Ghost types. It's between Giratina or Spiritomb. I'm going with Giratina. Especially its origin form, which is really cool. Dragon types. We are going with Dialga on this one. Really cool. Now, dark types. I'm gonna have to go with Spiritomb. I really like Spiritomb. Really cool Pokemon. Now, steel types. I am going with Lucario again. Fairy types, I guess Togekiss is cool. Starter Pokemon, we are going to Torterra. Now it's gimmick form. Now gimmick forms, we're going with Mega Lucario. Legendary Pokemon. I really like Arceus. It's just a cool Pokemon. Now, my absolute favorite Pokemon, Lucario, which is pretty obvious. Alright. Now, Pokemon Black and White, Generation 5. So, my favorite... No, what? That's just a pair of legs. Yeah, pair of legs is my favorite. No, I'm joking. I really like Meloetta, which is... Yeah, Meloetta's cool. Now, favorite fire types. This is hard, because there's two of them I really like. So, we got Victini, which is a really cool Pokemon. And then we got Volcarona, which I would say Volcarona is like tied with Lucario for being my favorite Pokemon. So, if I had to choose one... Alright, I'm going with Victini on this one, because there's a certain person I don't want to make mad, there's a certain person I don't want them to get angry at me for not choosing Victini, so I'll go Victini for now. I like Volcarona better, but we're going with water type, water types. Oshawott. Oshawott is, again, tied with Lucario and Volcarona for being my favorite Pokemon. Next, grass types. I like, Superior. Really cool Pokemon. Now, for electric types, you're going with, Zekrom. Zekrom's cool. I'd say Generation 5, honestly, is probably one of my favorite Pokemon games. Because it's just a lot of unique Pokemon, which I like. Now, ice types. We're going to, probably Kyurem on this one. I really like both Kyurem. Honestly, I really like both Kyurem forms. But if I had to choose one, honestly, I don't know which one I like. I really like both of them. So, yeah. Now, fighting types. I'm going with Sock on this one. Because this thing carried me in black and white for some reason. I don't know why. It just did. Poison types. Among Us. Sorry. Next. Ground types. We are going with Crocodile. I really like Crocodile. Fun Pokemon. Flying types. Let's see. We are going with... probably Braviary. I like Braviary. Now, Psychic types. We are going with Victini again. I don't know, Victini is a good psychic type, I guess. Now, bug types. Volcarona. I gotta go Volcarona on this one. Rock types. I'd say, I forgot its name, but I like this one. Ghost types. Cofagrigus is cool. Actually, no, Chandelure is really cool. I don't know, I just like that one. Now, Dragon types. I like Hacks. No, Hydreigon. That one's a cool one. Now, Dark types. I want to go with Hydreigon again. I like that one. Steel types. Durant. I like Durant a lot. I don't know why. I like the most random Pokemon, as you can see. But Durant is really cool. Fairy types. I hate this thing. I hate this thing in competitive. It's so annoying, so I'm not even gonna choose it. Now, my favorite starter, Oshawott. I only like Oshawott. I don't like any of the... No, Superior is my favorite final evolution, but Oshawott's like just number... If I could not evolve Oshawott throughout the whole game, I would not evolve it. It would just be Oshawott forever. I mean, Samurot's cool, but Oshawott's peak. Now, my favorite gimmick forms, which there's not that many of, which honestly, hopefully Legends EA changes that, but I guess my favorite gimmick is legs. Yeah, just normal human legs. It's just my favorite gimmick. Yeah, you got giant mutated Pokemon and they just got legs. No, I'm gonna choose the Mega Tyranitar, the robot one. Now, my favorite legendary of this whole game. I really like Reshiram. I don't know why. Just a cool Pokemon. Now, my favorite of all time. We are going with Volcarona. I love Volcarona. It's so cool. Now, Generation 6, the Kalos. Normal. I'm gonna have to go with... I really like Mega Kangaskhan, but I really like Fletchling a lot. Fire types. Again, we're going with Talonflame. This one, I like Talonflame, it's cool. Water types. So, I really like Mega Blastoise. I like the Froakie line with Greninja, really cool. But if I had to choose one, I'm going with Greninja. And most people are going to call me very basic for that one, but I don't know, I've always liked Greninja. The grass type. I've really like I've been liking Chestnut a lot for some reason. It's grown on me a lot. I used to not like it that much, but it's kind of grown on me. But I would go with Mega Sceptile, but we've already chosen Mega Sceptile. Well, I was regular Sceptile, so I'm going with Chestnut on this one. It's grown on me. Now, for electric types, Helios, it's cool. Now, ice types, we are going with Mega Glalie. I like it. Just a funny looking jaw guy. Now, fighting types, I would go with Mega Lucario, but we've already chosen Mega Lucario. So, Hangro is pretty cool. I like that. Now, poison types, wow, is that literally the only poison types in Gen 6? Just Sprout? And wow. I'm going to Mega Beedrill. Now, favorite ground type. Zygarde. I love Zygarde's my favorite legendary Pokemon. Flying types. I love Noivern. Noivern's cool. It's a really fun Pokemon to use. Now, psychic types. I would say Mega Mewtwo, probably. Because, I don't know, it's just a fun, cool looking guy. Now, bug type Pokemon. We're gonna go with probably Mega Caesar. Oh wait, no, I forgot the name of it, but this thing. I forgot the name of it. It's like Vivillon or something. Yeah, Vivillon, I think. Now, rock types. I like Carbink. It's really cool. I really like Tyrantrum. Just a cool Pokemon. Ghost types. Easily, I'm going with Aegislash. I love Aegislash, and if it's probably gonna be in Z. It's already confirmed to be in ZA, but if I'll use it on my team in ZA. So now, dragon types. Zygarde. I love Zygarde, obviously. Now, dark type Pokemon. Yveltal. I like Yveltal. Steel types. Aegislash again. Like it. Now, fairy types. There's a lot of fairy types. This was the generation to introduce them. So, if I had to choose one, I would say I really like Florges, or whatever it's called, this thing. I don't know. Specifically, I like the the red one's my favorite one. Now, starters. Greninja is cool. I like Greninja. Favorite Mega, I guess, throughout this whole generation. Mega Lucario. And then my legendary, obviously, we're going to Zygarde. Complete form, I like complete form Zygarde. Now, favorite out of all of them. Zygarde. Alright, Generation 7, the Alola region. I like Toucanon, really cool Pokemon. Fire types. I'd say Blacephalon is really cool. It's a really unique Pokemon. They need to make more Ultra Beast. So I feel like they can expand on that a lot. Just like with this alien Pokemon, they really need more of them. That'd be cool. And it doesn't even have to be like necessarily like legendaries or whatever. It can just be like really weak, normal alien Pokemon. That would be kind of cool. Now, favorite water types. I really like Golisopod. It's really cool. And I don't know why this is here. I don't know what that is. That never existed. That thing right here, that does not exist anymore. Alright, favorite grass type. I love Kartana. It's a really cool Pokemon. Because cut, useless object. Favorite electric type. Xurkitree. I really like Xurkitree. How its shiny is cool. And it's just a cool looking Pokemon. I like how it runs too, so yeah. Favorite ice type. Alolan Ninetales is really cool. Now, favorite fighting type. Pheromosa is really cool. I like Pheromosa, and I guess Buzzwole is cool, but I like Pheromosa more. And poison type Pokemon. I really like Naganadel. It's a really cool Pokemon. Now, ground types. Obviously Zygarde again. Now flying types. I'd say Toucannon again. I like that. Now psychic types. Necrozma is really cool. I like Necrozma. Now for bug type Pokemon. Golisopod again. I like Golisopod. Rock type Pokemon. Nihilego is a really cool Pokemon. And, alright, ghost types. Mimikyu. I like Mimikyu. Really cool Pokemon. Now, dragon types. Guzzlord. I like Guzzlord a lot. Really cool Pokemon. You can tell I like Ultra Beast a lot. Dark type Pokemon. I'm going with, I don't know what that is, but, this thing is pretty cool, I guess. Steel types. I like Solgaleo a lot. Solgaleo is probably my favorite legendary out of Gen 7. So, you'll know what I picked for that one. Fairy types. I like Magearna, but I really like Tapu Koko a lot. So, I'm choosing Tapu Koko. Now, starters. I would have to go with... My opinions have changed a lot on this. I originally have liked Decidueye a lot. I mean, I still like it. But... I really like Popplio. I'm starting to like the Popplio line. So I guess, Primarina is pretty cool, so I'll go with that one. Now, favorite gimmick form. I'm gonna have to go with Ultra Necrozma. That one is just obviously really cool. And it needs to come back. Favorite legendary, Solgaleo. And my absolute favorite Pokemon of the Alola region, Solgaleo. Solgaleo is really cool. Now, Generation 8, the most controversial generation. And honestly, it shouldn't have been. Sword and Shield were fun games. They got hated too much. And, you know. Now, favorite normal type. I really like, oh, I guess they're counting Hisuian Pokemon, so... I really like, Obstagoon. That one's a really cool one. Now, for fire types. We are going with Hisuian Arcanine. I like Hisuian Arcanine. Water types. It's between... I like the, Urshifu... No, I like, what's his name? Dracofish. Yeah, I like, Dracofish in the anime. It's really cool. Grass type. Rillaboom. My favorite Generation 8 starter is Rillaboom. Just super cool. Alright, electric types. Toxicity is really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Here, ice type. Mr. Rime. I like Mr. Rime a lot. Now, favorite fighting types. I really like Surfetched. He's really cool. He's a little leak, whatever. And also, fun fact, I had a really unique tease because the Pokemon website acted like it was like a mistake, but it was actually on purpose, which was really cool. I remember that. I remember seeing videos about that, and I was like, what in the world is that thing? Which, yeah. Now, favorite poison type. I would say Eternatus is cool. Eternatus is really interesting in my opinion. And hopefully maybe one day we'll get like a Legends Eternatus or a Legends Darkest Day. That'd be kind of cool. Now, favorite ground type. I like Roomregus. That one's a really cool one. And its evolution method's really weird, which is cool. So, yeah. Now, flying type. I love Corviknight. Corviknight's my favorite regional bird. It used to be Talonflame, but I've grown to really like this one. Now, psychic types. I want to have to go with Calyrex on this one. Calyrex Shadow Rider is really cool. I like that one. It's a nightmare to deal with in competitive, but it's fun to use. Now, favorite bug type. I want to go with Snom on this one. I like Snom. Really funny guy. Rock types. We are going with Hisuian Arcanine again. Now, for ghost types. I love Dragapult. It's a really cool Pokemon. Now, favorite dragon. Let's see, I like Dialga Origin. It's really cool. Oh, dark type Pokemon. I'd say Galarian Moltres is my favorite. That one's a really cool one. Steel types. I really like, it's between Dialga and Corviknight, but I'm going Corviknight on this one. Now, fairy types. I want to go with Zacian on this one. Is Sword Dog. Now, favorite starter, obviously Rillaboom. Now, favorite gimmick of this generation. There's a lot to choose of. There's a lot to choose. I'd say Gigantamax, Corviknight, or Inteleon are pretty cool. But Corviknight. Now, favorite legendary of this whole. I'd say I really like all of them, but if I had to choose one, I'd say probably Dialga Origin is real. I like Dialga Origin. Now, absolute favorite, Rillaboom. Generation 9. Let's go. Alright, favorite normal type, the Dunsparce. I like the Dunsparce, especially the 3-segment one. Like it a lot. Favorite fire type. I really like Gouging Fire and Skeledirge. So, I'm going to Skeledirge because it's like... Yeah, I really like that one. Water types. Iron Bundle. I love Iron Bundle. It's my favorite Paradox Pokemon. And, let's see. Grass types. We were going with Hydrapple. I like that one a lot. Let's see. My favorite electric type. I'd say Miraidon is really cool. That one's a cool one. Now, my favorite ice type Pokemon. Iron Bundle again. I like Iron Bundle. Now, favorite fighting type. I like I like Annihilate a lot. Really cool Pokemon. I'm glad they gave Primeape evolution. So, yeah. Favorite poison type. Petron. I like Petron. One of my favorite mythicals so far. Now, ground type. I really like Sandy Shocks, but I like Paldean Wooper a lot. It's really cool. So I'm choosing Paldean Wooper. Now, for flying types, I gotta go Flamigo. This one is really cool. It's strong as heck in like the main game. So you can get through the game really fast with this thing because it's a powerful Pokemon. Now, psychic types. We are going with... I would say we're going with Uh, Iron, forgot its name. I like it. Now for bug type Pokemon, I like Low Kicks a lot. Low Kicks is awesome. I just wish it was used more competitively. That'd be cool. Now, rock types. Right? Rock type. Alright. We're going to Garganacl. I like this one. Soul Cure is OP as heck, so, you know. Ghost type Pokemon. We are going with Goldango. I love Goldango. It's really cool. And the way to evolve it's really unique, so really like it. Now, Dragon type Pokemon. We are going with Hydrapple. I really like Hydrapple. Dark type Pokemon. I would say out of all these, Chi-Yu is really cool. I like the little goldfish Pokemon. Alright, Steel type Pokemon. We are going with Goldango. Actually, no, Tinkaton is really cool. Fairy types. I like Dachshund, but I like Fluttermane a lot more because it's really interesting. Now, starter types. Starter Pokemon. Skeleturge. I love Skeleturge and its design. So, alright. Gimmick forms. I guess we're going with Paldean Tauros fire type because I don't know, just a really cool Pokemon. Now, favorite legendary Pokemon. Out of all these, Chi-Yu. I love Chi-Yu, it's so cool. The little goldfish. Alright, now my absolute favorite. This is hard. I would say Iron Bundle. It's probably my favorite. Just because, I don't know, I like the concept of it. It's really funny. And it's funny how it's like one of the fastest Pokemon in the game besides Deoxys, Speed, and Regieleki. Now, the number one of normal types. We're going with the Dunsparce. Number one of fire types. We are going with Skeleturge. Number one of water type Pokemon. Oshawott. Number one of grass types. Rillaboom. Number one of electric types. Zekrom. Number one of ice types. Iron Bundle. Number one of fighting types. Lucario. Number one of poison types. Petron. Number one of ground types is Zygarde. Number one of flying types is Noivern. Number one of psychic types is Necrozma. Number one of bug types is Volcarona. And number one of rock types is Tyranitar. Number one of ghost types is Dragapult. Number one of dragon types is wait, no, that was ghost type, sorry. Number one of dragon types, that wasn't number one of ghost type. Zygarde. Here. Number one dark type. Chi-Yu. Number one of number one of steel types is Solgaleo. Number one of fairy types is Fluttermane. Number one favorite starter of all time, Rillaboom. Number one favorite gimmick is Mega Lucario. Number one favorite legendary Pokemon is Zygarde. And wow, comes down to the number one favorite. And it's hard to choose, but I'm gonna choose all of them. Because, I don't know, I really like all of them. But, Oshawott, you are in the number one. Welcome to the number one spot. Anyway, here is my full-on favorite Pokemon tier list, or whatever you would call it, this ranking. So, hopefully you guys... Oh, I guess we can do this. Favorite regional bird. Actually, no, we'll do this another time. This video has gone on for way too long, so... Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and goodbye!